Morning, everyone, and this is the final episode of the Daily Wraps for this series. And welcome along to you. And sorry I wasn't here last night, but we won't go into that on the show. Well, this is the last Barbecue Friday here, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Well, to tell us more about that, good morning to Adam.
Morning, everyone. Yeah, at the end of an era. Lockdowns have officially finished, more or less. So yeah, everyone's getting back at it next week. So no more Fridays off, relaxing by the barbecue.
So we hope that you've enjoyed this series. Here's Adam now with his opening sequence.
Yeah, look, it's been good. Obviously, won't be quite as many daily shows when Baz is back at all his sort of routine. So it's been good being part of the show during the week. I think it'll be more of a evening updates and weekend updates now.
So, like we said yesterday on the show before I became ill, like I've been saying,
We
sanitize, guys.
number one, very important.
So we'd like to end this series by saying thanks for tuning in and watching the new channel. Here's Adam now.
Yeah, guys, thanks for watching, being part of the new series. I believe Bazza will be back next week with some new episodes, different sort of style of show, but it should be even better, constantly improving.
So this is episode 22, I think.
22.
The last one from this series. So on Monday it will be episode 23 and then 20
season 2 almost.
season 2. So we hope that you've enjoyed the season. Well, just to give you a little bit of history and how this new channel came about. Well, this man gave me some ideas, and here he is to tell you about them.
Yeah, just previously Barry's videos were just sort of named after the subject that he was talking about. And I sort of thought it might be a good idea if he had, a series of episodes in order. So, if somebody stumbled across it, they'd see that there was other episodes before and other episodes after. And it's just sort of, it's what all the big shows do and all the big podcasts and everything do. So I thought Bazza could, take a few tips from those guys and start naming the episodes and having a bit more structure. It would go a bit better for him, and it seems to be working out. So really, really happy that he's taken my advice. Good to be part of it too.
So unfortunately, this is the last barbecue Friday, and I wonder what we're going to be having. Here's my offside.
Yeah, I think I saw some sausages out there. Should be some snacks, potentially burgers as well. So, not sure who's manning the barbecue today. It's normally Ralph, I think it is. Gets him out of doing the cleaning, so he does the cooking. So, yeah, probably Ralph today, and I think sausages.
So we'd like to bring up now barbecue safety. Please make sure you have a good barbecue before you have the barbecue. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, guys, if you don't clean your barbie, you do risk all that oil and grease and everything catching on fire eventually. So make sure you maintain it. You look after the Barbie, and the Barbie will look after you. So very important.
So make sure, guys, that you have a good gas bottle to go with it.
Yeah, very. You want
Because otherwise you go to start your barbecue and you go bzz, bzz,
that'd be good.
and you go bzz, bzz,
And that's before you blow up.
bang. Here's my offside.
Yeah, guys, barbecue safety very important. You want to make sure there's no leaks. You definitely want to make sure that you've got gas, obviously, before you get all your food out. And I think we've got all that covered here because we've got a direct gas line that runs into the mains, so we've got never-ending gas. But cleaning it, very important, especially around, when you've got people gathered around the barbecue. You want it to be as safe as possible, and always sanitize before and after during the cooking process.
And always clean your, make sure that the barbecue is clean before you put your food on it.
Definitely, yeah.
Here's my offside.
Yeah, look, you want to run it at a high heat, scrape all the grease off, burn all the stuff off, then you can begin cooking. So, number one, safety. Number two, cleanliness.
And always make sure that your food is fresh.
Yeah.
Before cooking it.
Yeah, particularly chicken and things, guys. Very easy to get sick off chicken. I know it's happened to me before in the past, and it's not very pleasant. We want to go through that again. So you don't want any pink left in the chicken. You want to cook it right through. Make sure everything's properly defrosted if it's frozen. Make sure everything's in date before you use it. And that's just for your own health and safety.
Well, to end my show, I just like to say it was great to be home in the bed last night after I became unwell. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, Basil was away last night, but he's better now. That's the main thing. Just a brief visit up to Northern Beaches, I think it was. So yeah, no, he was fine yesterday when I left. We did the video yesterday, all good. And then I found out this morning Basil actually went to hospital last night. So I'm glad he's back. I want to say thanks to Barry for having me on again. It's always a pleasure coming on into the studio here, having a chat, giving you guys some important information and keeping everyone up to date. I think we're really looking forward to the barbecue.
And before we do go, please keep emergency 000 for urgent medical issues.
Yeah, very important.
I had to do it 300 yesterday because it was a serious thing. Because you can't muck around with stomach pains. Here's my offside.
Yeah, so that's a great example. If you're making prank phone calls or stupid phone calls to 000, someone like Barry here or even myself is having stomach issues, they need to get through. It's very important that you don't clog those lines up with garbage phone calls. So if everyone could please take note of that and just take it seriously, because it can mean you can't save someone's life.
Because the wrong call, like we said yesterday, could cost somebody their life, like me, or my offsider.
Yeah.
So really do think in your urgency and emergency before you even dial or ring Health Direct or the clinical nurse specialist, and they may be able to give you advice over the phone, whether to take some medication or make a doctor's appointment. Here's my offside.
Yeah, Yeah, just I quite like that saying that Baz has got there. I don't know where he's got that from, but is your urgency and emergency they're good? That's a sort of good basis to go off. So if you've got a slight headache, or you feel a bit fluey or something, just sort of consider is that an emergency? Potentially not. There's plenty of phone lines that you can ring to get advice. Health Direct is a good one if you're not sure. But yeah, you don't have to call obviously if you start in tow or something like that. So just sort of,
or if you need a pizza delivered, because guys, Triple are not that free idiotic calls.
that's disgusting too. Anyone ringing up, pretending that it's Domino's or something. It's not on. Can't do that.
So if you say I need a pizza delivered,
Yeah,
no, that won't happen. Or if you stub your toe, or you need a lift to a doctor, or a pub, or a shopping centre.
you're probably more likely to have the police delivered to your house instead of that pizza. So just think twice before you do that.
So we'd like to close the show and end the show, our last show, episode 22, by saying don't be an idiot with Triple O, please, because I could be having severe tummy issues again, and I can't get down to the doctors. So here's that now to remind you of this before we do close the show.
Yeah, very serious, guys. Perfect example. Baz is trying to get through, and let's say there's a bunch of idiots ringing up for whatever reason. Something that's not as important as Baz's emergency, which is what it was. That's not good. So you've got to think about how you're affecting other people's lives by making silly choices.
Because it won't be the ambulance coming to your door, it will be the police, and you could be fined heavily. The same with the Westpac rescue helicopters, because there was a guy drunk on the ledge at Northhead, and he just wanted to see the sunrise, and the helicopter had to winch him up.
Wow, did not know that. That's right.
So please, if you want to see the sunrise, go to your bedroom window.
Great advice from Barry there. Yeah. Don't get drunk and sit on a cliff. Obviously very dangerous. We don't recommend that here. Earlier up,
So we're off to enjoy the final barbecue Friday here. We'd like to thank you for joining us on the show today, and a lovely sunny day it is again. And here's Adam now with his closing message.
Yeah, look, should be fun. We've got everyone here all gathered around like a big family, so we'll all be here enjoying our final barbecue. Obviously, we'll probably still get barbecues on weekends, but as far as Friday goes, I think everyone's going to be out and about and busy for the next week, which is good for them. So yeah, it's all coming to an end, which is
So, guys, to take us out,
good. We always sanitize, guys. Very important. Number one thing.
and make sure that you have enough disinfectant. And if you take a client out, guys, another important closing message: please disinfect the trade and the control boxes. Is my offside.
Yeah, because the COVID is still around, guys. I just read a news story about somebody that's flown from Melbourne to Sydney, and they've now infected 50 people at a Woolworths in Sydney. So it is back in Sydney, so we need to be vigilant and we need to be careful. So sanitising is the most important thing you can do, as well as your social distance. Keep that up. I know the restrictions of these, but they'll be back in a heartbeat if this thing gets out of control again. So really important that we all work together and keep it the way it is. We don't end up like Victoria.
I know when I got to do episode 100 or whatever, so on that note, guys, it is time to say farewell to you, but before we do, we'd just like to thank you very much for tuning in my channel, and it's been a success. We brought it to where a week ago tomorrow, so a month ago tomorrow, I'd say. The old channel dismissed on the 4th of June, and it's going to be the 4th of July tomorrow. So, happy birthday. Well, I think congratulations should be in order. And Steve will be up next for the next video. But from Adam now, good morning and thanks for coming on the show again.
Pleasure.
And Steve Wood will be up after lunch.
Look forward to it, Barry.
And
Better late than never.
And better late than never. But don't go away, guys. The last episode of Barbecue Friday will be up next. We'll be telling you all about it. So stay tuned, guys. Part 2 coming up and the conclusion. And remember,
sanitize.
And from us now, good morning from Adam, and it's hello to Steve.